Hey, Steph here. In social media, codependency is mostly discussed with a heavy focus on codependent individual, the one who seemingly sacrifices everything for their partner, struggles with boundaries, and seeks validation through caretaking. But what about the other person in this dynamic? Even the term itself, codependency, suggests that both people in relationship are dependent on each other. Although codependency came out of the substance abuse field, there are all kinds of problems such as mental issues, addictions, narcissism, or even physical health problems that can also keep a person from functioning fully in a codependent relationship. This person is dependent on his or her partner, friend, family member due to these problems. The partner then provides needed emotional, financial, and physical support. Often, the under-functioning partner has few, if any, other close relationships. They burned bridges. They have poor social skills or difficult personality, which has left them estranged from or even isolated from other support people. They truly depend on the codependent partner. And in this video, I wanted to talk about how an under-functioning partner is actually fueling codependency in their relationship, and why is it so important to talk about their part as a step in a process of breaking from the codependency cycle. The under-functioning partner's role in codependency is often misunderstood and underestimated. They're not simply passive recipients of the codependent's caretaking. They actively participate in maintaining this unhealthy dynamic. While their actions may not be as self-sacrificing, they often exhibit patterns that fuel the codependent's behavior. So what are those patterns that fuel codependency in a relationship? First one is emotional unavailability. The under-functioning partner often struggles with emotional intimacy, struggles with vulnerability, and overall expressing their own needs. And then this can create a void that the codependent partner feels compelled to fill, reinforcing his or her caretaking role. Another one is also addictive behaviors or mental health issues. In some cases, the under-functioning partner may struggle with addiction, depression, anxiety, or other mental health challenges. Although these concerns are legitimate and demand empathy, they may also morph into an excuse that hinders the under-functioning partner's ability to assume complete accountability for their own well-being. This reliance on the codependent then for support can perpetuate this unhealthy dynamic of codependency. Another one is also lack of responsibility. The under functioning partner may avoid taking ownership of their actions, decisions, or the consequences of their behavior. They might rely on the codependent to clean up their messes or make excuses for their shortcomings. This can create a sense of powerlessness in the codependent who feels obligated to step in and take charge. We also can see that there are some manipulative tactics being used by under-functioning partners. So some of them may even use guilt or manipulation in some other way or emotional blackmail to maintain the codependent's devotion. They may play the victim, create drama constantly, or threaten to leave if their needs aren't met. This then further reinforces the codependent's belief that they are responsible for the partner's happiness and well-being. So, yeah, it is so important to recognize the role of under-functioning partner. Codependency is a dance. It's a complex choreography of needs on one side and fears on the other. Both partners are locked in a cycle of mutual dependency, each feeding off of others' weaknesses. The codependent gets a sense of purpose. and worth from their caretaking role, while the underfunctioning partner gets their needs met without having to take full responsibility for themselves. Understanding the underfunctioning partner's role in codependency is crucial for several reasons. First one, it disrupts the illusion of blame. Codependency is not a one-sided issue. It's a dysfunctional dynamic that requires two. By acknowledging the underfunctioning partner contribution to the dynamic, we shift the focus from assigning blame to identifying unhealthy behaviors and patterns in both partners. This creates a more productive environment for healing and growth. Second, recognizing the underfunctioning partner's role stresses shared responsibility. Codependency thrives on a power imbalance where the codependent partner feels responsible for everything. However, true healing requires both partners to take ownership of their actions and their part in maintaining the unhealthy dynamic. The underfunctioning partner needs to recognize how their behaviors, such as emotional unavailability or lack of responsibility, contributes to codependency. This empowers both partners to work together towards creating a more balanced and fulfilling relationship. And third, understanding the underfunctioning partner's role allows for targeted support. What do I mean by this? Codependency recovery isn't about pointing fingers or assigning blame. It's about offering compassion and support to both partners as they navigate these complexities of healing. By recognizing the underfunctioning partner's specific struggles, such as unresolved emotional issues or manipulative tendencies, therapists or coaches can provide them with targeted tools and strategies for growth. This empowers them to become healthier partners and break free from codependent behaviors. Understanding the underfunctioning partner's role is essential for creating lasting change. Codependency is a deeply ingrained pattern, and healing takes time and effort. However, by acknowledging and addressing their behaviors alongside of those of codependent partner, we can create a more fertile ground for lasting transformation. This is crucial for building a happy, healthy, balanced relationship based on mutual respect, open communication, and genuine love. It's important to note that not majority of underfunctioning partners are intentionally manipulative or malicious. Often they are struggling with their own unresolved issues and may not even be aware of their role in codependent dynamic. If you recognize yourself or your partner in the description of the underfunctioning partner, it's important to seek help. A therapist or relationship coach can provide guidance and support as you navigate the complexities of codependency and work towards creating a healthier, more balanced relationships.